Well, hello. Can you hear me? Because I've never done this in my whole life, and I have no idea how to set this up, and I just clicked some buttons. So, I don't even know how to see the chat. I think I see it. I think it's here. Let's pop the chat out. If you are seeing this, can you hear me? Do you hear anything I'm saying? Oh, goodness gracious. Yay, you can hear me. I'm typing in the chat for a second. Oh my god! If that's true, this is actually much easier than I thought it was going to be. That makes me kind of mad that I haven't done this before. Oh boy! I'm excited. Real time. Hello from Colorado. Hello from New Hampshire. I'm in Virginia, of course, if you did not know that, in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. And a happy birthday! I'm October as well. I got a few weeks to go, though. Philly. I lived just outside of Philadelphia for a minute, for like 5 years. And moved there right after college. Got into a big old fight with my mom about getting my nose pierced. And I moved Jersey side, but right outside Philadelphia. I was in like Delran for a while. I was near Voorhees for a while. 21st, that's my birthday. Ginny, we are birthday twins. That's awesome. That's awesome. I know. I'm so excited about my hair, you guys. I'm so glad it's finally purple. And this might sound weird, but I'm so glad it's finally off camera. Like, it goes all the way down. I know. I moved to Virginia with a pixie cut 9 years ago, and I've been growing it out ever since. Delran. So, ooh, this is going to be like the most impossible thing to do, because how am I going to like not just sit here and sit in the chat with you guys the whole time? Woohoo! I'm very excited. Excited for a lot of reasons, but this is one of them. This came today. I ordered it day before yesterday when it launched, the Wayne Goss blush. I haven't touched it yet. I'm going to share that moment with you guys. The only thing that's going to bum me out, and this just seems to be a thing with like high-end brands. Here's the eyeshadow palette. How do you tell which one's which? They do it with lipsticks. They do it like, I know it's like supposed to be more like bougie and to be all sleek and similar and everything, but I can't tell what's what. Like that's why I never wear half my Pat McGrath lipsticks, because I can't tell which one's which. I started doing this to them. This is a bad example because this one's a mess. But I punched out colors. Like I swatched them on index cards and cut them out with a hole punch and then glued them on the tops, which is probably blasphemy because they're so expensive. But I mean, if I'm not wearing them because I don't want to open 12 caps to find out what color is in there. Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. Oh, the Wayne Goss brushes. All his brushes are amazing. I've not been disappointed in any of them. My favorite of his latest collection is the big one, but you can't buy them separately. You have to buy them all together. But the big one is super versatile. You can use it for contour. You can use it for blush. You can use it for bronzer. It's beautiful. Like, I feel like I need more of them because I keep using it for different things and then they get all mixed up because I don't wash my brushes often enough. And then, you know. Oh, yeah. What should I do first? Because I also have, let me grab it. Oh my god, it's heavy. I got a box of stuff from Ulta. And, well, I guess I can take this out. This is the heavy thing. I got some body wash, Aveeno. Do you guys see things backwards? Does it look backwards to you? I don't know. Ooh, check this out. Okay, so Garnier came out with this, and I got off the micellar water kick because it was kind of drying out my under eyes, but I couldn't resist this one. So Garnier was my favorite, and the blue cap, which I still have on my vanity here because I still use it like to wipe swatches off and everything like that, but I stopped using it on my face, and this is micellar water with vitamin C. So it's a Garnier with vitamin C in it. And this might have to make me go back to using some. It's got no oil, no alcohol, and no fragrance. I don't know. I'm going to try it as like a first pass getting your makeup off because You know, I like vitamin C, and I don't think you can have too much of it, really. Why wash brushes when you can buy more? That and sponges. Especially when they're Shop Miss A, and it's like they're so inexpensive, and I buy them by the dozen. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, let me get this box up here because me reaching down is going to annoy you guys, I'm sure. Let's look at what I got, and then I'm just going to put some of it on my face. Not necessarily a full face because I'm doing my makeup at 9 o'clock at night, but you know, some because I want to see what this blush looks like. I got 3 eyeshadow palettes, mainly just to force me to stop using the Natasha Denona Glam palette because it's so beautiful. All right, here's this stuff. All right, now if you didn't catch my most recent video, I tried this Becca Light Gleam primer and topper, and I am here to say I love it. You don't need to use the primer. If you don't use the primer, is just kind of like a matte shadow, and then the topper is like a topper. If you put it on top of this, the primer, then it's enough on its own, or you just put it over an eyeshadow. It's beautiful. You guys know the Natasha Denona Glam palette is ridiculous. I can't stop using it. So here's what I bought. I got the Epic Curl Lash Primer from KVD Vegan Beauty. And in case you missed it, so I had stopped buying KVD because of Kat Von D's little bit of not vaccinating her kid, and like somewhere along the line, science denial just is a no deal for me. So I stopped buying her stuff from her brand, but she sold out her brand. The people that she was, I don't know if they were co-owning or if that company was managing them or what, but she sold the brand to them. So she's not involved in the brand anymore, and I've started buying them a little bit. Yeah, just, hey, Texas, how's Texas doing? Austin's my favorite. Nothing against the rest of Texas. I haven't actually been to all of Texas. I've been to Dallas, I've been to Austin, and I've been to San Antonio. And they're all fine. But yeah, so this is the Epic Curl Lash Primer. And because my CoverGirl Lash Primer is toast, it's like empty. I'm forcing it to survive. I figured I would try another different one. And so I picked that up because they're at Ulta now. Ulta is getting like some serious brands. Holy cow. Hi, Emma from Australia. You are so on my bucket list to visit someday. I wanted to do a study abroad in Australia, and because we can make programs anywhere, you know. And of course, they told me, you know, the downside is you have to, like, the airfare is typically on students. It's not included in the price of setting up the study abroad or their tuition or anything. And it's really expensive to fly to Australia from the US. So they're like, you're going to have a hard time getting anyone to go. And I'm like, okay. Then I got Drama Bomb from Uma Beauty. Is it Uma or UOMA? I think it's Uma. I don't remember now. I looked it up when I originally reviewed their foundation, and I forget now. But this is one of the minis of one of their mascaras. Ooh, it looks like a mermaid. I wonder if you're going to be able to tell. Can you see the... My lights are too bright. Can you see that mermaid pattern? It's kind of cool. Let's see what this thing looks like. I have never been to El Paso. That makes me think of past the old El Paso, taste the old Southwest. Can you tell I'm totally brainwashed by advertising my whole life? That is the kind of brush I like. That is making me look, or making me happy. I also picked up, this is, I think, new from L'Oreal, the Air Volume Mega Mascara. The packaging looks cool. 84% said it feels light as air. I don't care if my lashes look good. If my lashes look like I have a zillion of them. One of my best friends from high school, hi Brooke, if you're watching this, I don't think she watches my channel, but lives in San Antonio. Ooh, this is kind of cool packaging. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. See this weird shape to it? Like it's almost sharp on the edge. That's kind of cool. It's like a matte cap and a shiny body. Whoa. It's like oval. looks promising. That could be interesting. Hello from New Hampshire. Tucson. Actually, I have a friend that lives there now, too. I have a feeling Daffy's going to interrupt us. Daffy is now standing by the door and wants to probably get out. Okay, I got 3 eyeshadow palettes. Ooh, it is sealed. Where's my scissors? We got... Interesting. So you think you have to layer that mascara? That's, you know, I'm really picky with mascara, and the fact that I even have a drugstore Love, which is both of the CoverGirl Exhibitionist ones, the regular one and uncensored, I love them, is pretty rare for me. I'm a Mantino, Illinois. You are not far from where I grew up. I grew up in Tinley Park, Illinois. So this is from Juvia's Place. I'll show you the box, but I think this looks the same. Claudia, I have always thought that I was probably supposed to be born Canadian because I love hockey. The only thing I can't handle is all that winter. Like, it is cold up there. Let's see. So this is the taupes, and I've been obsessed with taupes. Oh, look at that. We are going to swatch this for sure if we don't put it on my eyeballs. Yeah, winter is why I left Chicago, so I don't know if I could handle it up in Canada. But trivia, if there's ever a Shelly category on Jeopardy, I know all the words, at least in English, to the Canadian national anthem. That's how much hockey I watch. I had to get the Chillin' in Chicago BH Cosmetics palette because I'm from Chicago. I'm from the suburbs. But I say Chicago because nobody knows where my suburb is. And, you know, it looks pretty. It looks like your everyday, looks like an everyday kind of palette to me. Happy October, my favorite month. The only thing better than Halloween is 4th of July. These are like my favorite times of the year. Now, this is a Wet n Wild palette, and it was on sale. So I'm guessing it's probably almost like end of life in terms of being able to get it. And I try not to buy too many things that you guys can't get your hands on anymore, because then what's the point of me showing you if you can't get it? And because that'll just make you sad. I can't get this open. Why are these so hard? But these colors were so cool that I had to. I felt like I had to. I've been to Springfield, Illinois, Kara, like a million times because every year for like 9 years, the conference I used to go to every summer for work, it's called Working Connections. They still have it, and it's in Springfield every year. And so every summer I would spend at least a week down in Springfield for that conference. And I would drive down the Did I take I-55 or I-57 to get there? Now I can't remember. One of the two. Carbondale. My master's degree is from U of I Urbana-Champaign. But I didn't live down there because I did one of those like degrees where it was mostly online and then you had to go down there like once every other week. So I didn't actually live in Urbana. But all right, here's this Wet n Wild palette. It has cats on it. It's called Coffee Cat. It's probably more warm toned than I would normally do. But it looked really cute. I don't know. Scotland, you are on my bucket list too. This summer, if my Ireland program would have happened, my free travel weekend, I was going to go to Scotland. That was going to be my free travel weekend. Still haven't made it up there. Someday I will, though. What should I put on my face? I'm going to have to do... Ooh, I also bought... This is going to be one of the upcoming Foundation Friday review fests. J-Cat Skin Assurance Max Coverage Silky Foundation. Going back to picking winter colors because I think I'm pale now. I think I'm back to pale. Back to as pale as I get. If I'm going to try this blush, I have to have something on my face. I have the Purito right here. We could do Purito again. Yeah, line. Yeah, so that's where my I have a master's in education from U of I Champaign-Urbana, and then my MFA I got back up by the Chicago suburbs, a place called Governor State University Tyndall School. Yeah, my color went fast, but I'm telling you, that Clarins self tanner that I had, it lasted a really long time. Bo, I'm so jealous that you're in Ireland all the time. I look at the real estate every single day. My mom's actually working on getting her passport because she's eligible for one. She's having trouble with her dad's birth certificate. She got her grandfather's birth certificate, the one that's born there, but her dad, you know, that Chicago had the Chicago fire, you know, way back when, 100 years ago. And he was born like 4 years before Cook County got their stuff back together after the fire, like got their records all back into place. So she's having trouble getting his records, which of course she needs to prove that her grandfather's her actual grandfather. I can't get a passport, even if my mom can get a passport, because they changed the law back in the 90s, I think it was, maybe it was the 80s, where you used to be able to, if your parents ever got their citizenship in Ireland, then you would automatically qualify. But then they changed it to, it would only be children that my mom had from the date that she was certified as citizen. So I can't get one, but I've been looking into different visa options, how to get jobs over there. Like, I want to retire there, but you have to have like a ton of money. You have to like guarantee a 50,000 euros a year income for the remainder of your life. That's not likely to happen. I'm going to just put a little Purito on my face so that I can test out this blush. This Purito, you guys, you can use it any way. You can use a brush. You can use, I was going to say a spoon, a sponge. You can use your fingers. You can use primer. You can use no primer. It's crazy. It's so good. It's so lovely. And you know, the Yensa is quite similar. Somebody was asking me if this had a fragrance, and I didn't notice it before. It does have fragrance ingredients, as I think it's the... No, I think it's not fragrance ingredients. I think it's... Now I can't remember. It does have a little bit of a scent to it, though. Kara, you need to go to Ireland. Ireland is absolutely... Well, I'm going to end up there. I vow. You can... I will find a way if I have to, I don't know, hide in someone's suitcase. I want to retire to Galway. That's my... Look how nice this is. Can't even handle it. Oh my God, you guys are going to get weird voices and everything. If I'm not editing myself out, you're actually going to just see what happens here. Ooh, Nelly. This could be interesting. All right, let's get this mess out of the way. Like, I wasn't even being careful and it looks nice. That's so wild. I love it so much. I have not tried the Centella cream. The sunscreen is my daily sunscreen. The green Centella, the sensitive one, the one that has no fragrance in it, the SPF 50. That's been my everyday pretty much most of this year. Ever since I ran out of... I was using the one I got from Ireland last summer, the La Roche-Posay Shaka Fluid. Excuse me. And that's amazing stuff. But I didn't go to Ireland this summer, so I didn't get any more of it. What should I use for concealer? Oh, you know what? I'm trying to go through the rest of this thing. This is my third tube of my Charlotte Tilbury, but this one, something's wrong with it, and the cap doesn't come off right. And part of it had to do with the sponge tip. So I took the sponge tip off, which everyone has told me for a million years that you can do. And everyone, you're right. You totally can take it off. But I wish I didn't have to, because it's just messy no matter what. But so I'm trying to go through the rest of this tube so I can buy a new one, because I think this one's defective. It's okay. I'm almost... there's too much left to throw away, but I'm almost done with it. This stuff is so good. North of Boston. Boston, you are one of my favorite cities, especially for sports, but one of my favorite cities just all around. I love Boston. It's one of the cities that, again, if you didn't have as much snow, I might have ended up over there. Might have ended up there. Atlanta, okay. Not directly Atlanta, but Athens, Georgia is one of my top 5 favorite cities in the country of the United States. When I was 19, went there attempting to find Michael Stipe. I did not find Michael Stipe, but I tried. I don't think I have any new powders. I feel like I want to set it because I just don't want to risk getting it all stuck. I'll set it with the Age Perfect. Who ships to the U.S.? See Carla shoot. I see. If you're talking about my La Roche-Posay, the European one. Oh my goodness. Hi, Julie. Is he short, really? Or you saw him a short time? I love REM, and I still absolutely love Michael Stipe. Love, love, love. They are like, REM is just, they speak to my soul. I should do some 9 Inch Nails. Hello from Brazil. If that means you're going to bed, tell then good night. Thanks for stopping by. All right, should I just do my blush first because I can't handle myself? Oh, I debated on the colors of these. So if you saw his video, he had, why can't I think of either of their names right now? The one with the eyebrows, who I model my eyebrows after. And oh, I'm jealous you're listening to my man. I love him so much. Basically, pale skin and darker skin. And he had them apply all 4 shades of bronze, blush, and highlight on all of them. He showed all of them. And they were all amazing. And I almost went, so this is the, I think, Peony. Yes, Blush Peony is this one. And it's the lightest highlight of the ones he did. There's one that's a little more peachy pink with a very pale champagne highlight that I almost got, but I was afraid it was too warm toned for what I usually do. I'm going to wear warm tones for like 5 minutes in the fall, and then I switch to cool immediately. I might not even, yes, Mel Thompson. How do I not remember her name? And Brianna. I can't think of her last name either. But makeup in classic 80s and 90s movies. That would be hilarious.
Okay, for kids, here's a few recipes.
Can you hear that? Alexa, stop. What? She starts talking about pigs in blankets. What did I say to make her say that? Oh, you are up late, Ireland. You are up late. I'm going to dip into this thing, you guys. I'm going to do it. Hi, Alyssa. Australia is I'm going to go there. I know. Calm down, Alexa. Seriously. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it out loud. Are you ready? Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's so pretty, though. Look how nice, and there's its last moment. Its last moment. Oh, it doesn't pick up a... Huh? Like, I don't like when it picks up a ton. You guys know I don't really go heavy on my blush. Try and go light. Ooh. I feel weird having no bronzer on. I like that you have to build it up a little. Oh, this is pretty, you guys. Cork! I have family from there. Well, I mean ancestors. I don't know anybody there right now. The Butter Museum. So good. I only eat Kerrygold now. I'm a total snob. Look at this color. So he's right. It doesn't have sheen to it. It's a matte blush. It's totally matte. I like that color. It's good on fair skin. Because it looks like what I look like when I get flushed. Except I get flushed all over the place. Casper, the friendly ghost, friendliest ghost around. That's what I call myself. Can you see my headband? He's cute, right? I got this headband at, where was I? Dollar General. I'm going a little heavy back here, so hopefully you can see the color. I like this. That's really nice. Why? Blush always goes on nicer on this side of my face. Why? This side, I always look like a 5-year-old that doesn't know what they're doing. Like my child niece just came and colored all over me. This side always looks fine. It's a really pretty color. Holy cow. Kerrygold is life. Washington, as in Washington State. All right, I need a highlight brush. I'm going to attempt to like get all my Natasha Denona highlight off of it. Let's see here. But you see what I mean about like the patchiness? It's like this spot won't hold blush. Do you see how it just stops? And it starts up again. But like this side doesn't have that problem. It's so weird. This is the first time ever live streaming, and I didn't even know if it was going to work. And then so I turned on memberships. And so I was in the Discord chat with the membership peeps, my goldfishes. And I was like, should I live stream? Like, I think I'm just going to try and do it because I don't know. I keep putting it off because I don't know how. But they don't give you a way to like practice. There's no way to practice live streaming to like make sure your stuff works. Which is why when I started, it's like, can you hear me? Yeah. All right. I'm going to dip into this highlight. You know this is a moment, you guys. You know how I feel about this. Oh, I just got a little one of those like adrenaline rushes. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be good. The only thing I was debating about between this one and the peachier one is that this highlight is one of the pink shift highlights. And the peachy one, oh, it's pretty though. I wasn't sure I would want a pink shift, but they made it look so pretty on camera. It's pretty. What do you think? I'm trying to turn my head so you guys can see it. All right, let me look closer real quick. So it's more of a sheen than a glitter, which is good for textured skin because the glitter is what usually kind of catches on your, I don't want to say the bumps of your texture, but kind of that. And that's what usually makes highlight accentuate textured skin. But this is the textured side of my face, and I don't see any of my texture lumps at all. And it's not too severe of a pink shift. I was afraid it would be, but it's really not. I should have known. You know Wayne's not going to make anything crazy. He's just going to make beautiful things. Oh, streaming errors. No. Hi, Amber. Yeah, I decided to sit down and just be like, what the heck? Let me see if I can make this thing work. And actually, I'm doing it in the cheapest way, like the most generic way possible. Not cheap because I had to buy a thing. I bought it for Zoom for work to be able to use my DSLR for a webcam. But, you know, there's all this like software you can use. Like if you ever watch Jen Loves Reviews when she does her live streams, she cuts in with like videos coming in and like all these different scenes and everything. There's software that does that, but I haven't figured that stuff out yet. And YouTube has a way where you can just do it with your webcam. But I have a thing that makes my camera my webcam. So I wasn't sure if it was going to work because nobody on YouTube has instructions for how to do that. I really like this. This is really pretty. He was doing in the video, well, he wasn't doing it. His models were doing it. Like blending it down into the blush, which I usually don't go that far, but it does. It takes it like it's not a highlight so much. It becomes like a, how do I describe that? I'm going to take it down on this side too. It still has the emphasis up here, but it's like, I don't know what to call it. He's such a genius. I love this man. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I should have got them both. I was gonna, and then I wasn't, and then I was gonna, and then I didn't. I can still go back and get the other one, but I like him. You guys like it? He's brilliant. He's so nice. He seems like the most genuinely nice human. Oh, it's wonderful. But yeah, Jen Loves Reviews is a freaking genius at live streaming. She knows all the stuff. And I just, you know, and then I watch her and then I'm like, I don't want to live stream because I can't do any of that. Then I watch, did you guys watch Kate the Great's live streams? I watch hers and I'm like, I'm not funny. Like, she's so funny and she can just like hold a show. I'm only funny if you edit out all the parts where I'm not funny. All right, I need to put something on my eyeballs. Mac Paint Pot. Hi, Marie. Thank you. I'm funny if you're a nerd. Like, if you have that same geeky / deadpan humor that I do, then I'm funny. Kate the Great just cracks me up. Like, she could do stand-up. She's so funny. Thank you, Jamie. You guys rock. How do I teach and do YouTube? Oh, well, if it's high school, that's how. I don't teach high school. I teach college. I could not teach anything that has parents involved. We're like literally not allowed to talk to parents. So thank goodness. I'm going to do the Juvia's Place palette. I have to because taupe. Taupe is a thing. I teach web programming and user experience design. So basically web nerd stuff. My user experience design is usually sophomores, some juniors, and then I have a junior class that teaches JavaScript, and then I have a senior capstone class that they take right before they graduate, that it pulls it all together. We do client projects and build websites and all that stuff. I'm going to use an alter ego brush, #1, and I'm going to try the Wayne Goss trick with this brush. And I think I'm going to start with this shade. I'm going to start with the cooler toned one. This one's fluffy, but it's like almost flat. So there's the flat edge. It's fluffy, but then it's like just a tiny bit flat. So I want to see if this will work because this is the fluffiest of all the ones I've tried. Yes, I'm going to attempt. I'm not going to put a tape on my eye, but I'm going to do his open eye trick because that's what I've been doing. I'm coating both sides of the brush because that's part of the trick to making this work. And then you kind of just stab yourself in the eye. That's how I describe it. And you keep your eye open while you're doing the wiggles. My thought process is that a fluffier brush, you're just going to have to keep going in more often to build up the color. But I think it's going to work the same. Yeah, it's working. This color is not super deep, but it's working. And then it kind of gets stuck at the edge because that's kind of, if your eyes have any hood or extra skin, that's where it gets stuck. And so then he says, close your eye and just take it out a little bit. So I've been just visually trying to take it to like the vertical of where my brow goes if I'm too lazy to put tape on my eye. It seems to work. It's so brilliant. I haven't had my brows done in so long. And I'm actually being really bad about plucking them as well. It's like a forest up here. All right. Open my eye. That's the hardest part, is not putting my eyebrows up. So bad at that. But since I keep my eyes open, I can look at chat while I do this. Have any cats jumped up behind me yet? Ziva's here. If I pay any attention to her, she'll probably come back here. Ziva! Ziva! Come here, they want to see you. I interrupted a moment. She's licking her butt. Welcome to Goldfish Marie. Be sure to go on the community tab and get the instructions to log into the Discord chat, because that is where we do our text chat. Hey, Nini. Why do I use funny voices when we're live? I don't know why. Does it work with a blending brush? Yes, I think it'll work really with any brush. What the question's going to be is the fluffier it is, the higher up it's going to go. Like right now, this is a little more fluffy and it's going a little bit higher above my crease because it has so much fluff to it. I think the denser the brush, the less high it'll go, and the fluffier the brush, the more high it'll go. And you can use that to your advantage, whether you need it to go higher or less. Oh, see, I did my eyebrows again. That is a very nice crease color. Take it out. This eyeshadow formula from Juvia's Place is very nice. I do worry about pulling on my skin with tape. The e.l.f. tapes are made for skin, so it's like they're not really sticky. They're only a little bit sticky. But every time I pull them off, I do think, oh, well, there's another wrinkle. But then it makes me use my tie-dye. And that hopefully sucks my skin back all together. So, also, I restarted I was testing out the full face science serum. Well, I did it for the first video, and then I didn't use it again because then COVID happened and the university shut down and everything was crazy. So I'm restarting that. So I restarted it this past weekend. So I'm going to use it 4 times, and then I will have another video coming for that. All right, I'm going to go into the deeper shade, and I'm just going to put down, this is just a flat, it's a MAC 233. I don't think they make this one anymore, but it's just a flat shader brush. I'm going to do some outer corner just so that when I put a shimmer down, I love these gray taupe colors. Oh my goodness gracious. This is so pretty. I'm really pleased with the taupe trend right now. Oh, great. Ziva's like, my whole entire light is moving. I don't know if you can tell. Probably not. It's shaking. If the light goes crashing down, you know what happens. It's Ziva's fault. She's so bad. Bad, worst, bad. Ziva, they want to see you. If you would come over here. Ziva! 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 Daffy's down here, but oh god, she jumped on the vanity. You guys. You're lucky I love you and Ziva. Come here. Come this way. Come here. She's like, wait, you're not kicking me off. I know there's a ton of stuff there. You shouldn't be on here. Step on it. Go on. Come here. Her tail is going. She is so excited right now. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. Don't lick my face. Look at the camera. Say hi. Say hi to all your fans. Say hi to all your fans. They love you so much. They love you so much. Yes, they do. Don't lick my face. Do not lick my face. Now say bye. Say bye. She's like, no. Jump. At least she's on there one time. I don't think I moved my light back, like this light that goes back behind me, and that's what points onto where she sits. But then I put that skull there. She's probably mad that I took her spot with a skull. Whatevs. Sorry about your look, Ziva. Dude, you really could just put a shimmer on and be done with this eye look. Like, this is a nice little palette. So that's Ziva. She's one of 4. All right, there's 3 shimmers in here. This one is the darkest, so I'm thinking like, there's your outer corner shimmer. And then this middle one looks like multi glitter, and then this one just looks kind of like a straight up gold. Let's swatch. I feel like there is cat hair on my chin right now. There probably is. All right. Let's see what we're dealing with. Yep, that is like straight up gold. Ooh, that middle one, you guys. I don't know if this camera's going to pick up the shift, but it's like a, you are not going on the vanity now. It is the perfect like cross between like platinum and, oh, that is pretty. That's going. There's some pink in it. There's some pink in it and there's some gold in it. I love it. I'm going to use the brush for the outer corner color. And I'm going to use my fingertip for that middle one. And now my mirror's all messed up. That cap. It's always a good test of a shimmer if you can apply it with a brush. There's a little bit of fallout, but that is to be expected. And it applies just fine with a brush, I would say. Lexi, 4 cats, bravo. Yeah, she is one of 4. What other pets do you guys have? Are you all pet people? Are you all animal people? I am very much an animal person. Bruno heard me. Hi, Bruno. Daffy she's a ginger and a tripod, and she's polydactyl, and she's a female orange. So she is like the rarest cat, and she's such a character. Like, I'm so glad that I adopted her and Polly from the rescue that rescues them from the kill lists from the shelters, because Daffy especially, her personality is so amazing. Oh my God. You guys. I can't even talk right now. But Daffy is such a cool cat that, like, it would have literally been a shame for her to pass and for people not to have gotten to know her, because she's such a crazy cool cat. And she never gets to be in videos because she can't jump up because she's missing one of her back legs. She had been caught in a car engine and she had to have her leg amputated. So she can never jump up in the videos behind me. I've always wanted a dog. I had one when I was a kid for a little while, but he destroyed a lot of my family's household things. Carpet, chairs in the kitchen, you know. And we ended up giving him to a friend. I was very small. I was like 10 at the time. This is really pretty. A little bit of fallout. Should we try one of these mascaras? I need inner corner highlight first. I'm going to use this gold one. So I didn't have a dog for very long. And at this point in my life, I travel too much to make it feasible to have a dog. Well, I used to. Before COVID, BC. But someday again. All right. So I am delaying a cat's dinner right now. Apologize to your cat for me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, dogs can do a lot of damage. The dog we had, he was hilarious. He was so cool. He was a terrier mix. He was a mutt, you know, but a terrier mix of some kind. Oh, Ziva's, there she is. Now she's squeezing in next to the skull. Okay. And he used to chew the rungs. My mom had gotten a brand new kitchen set like table and chair set, and he chewed all the rungs while she was at work and came home and they were all chewed. And he tore 3/4 of the tile out of the laundry room floor, tore up the carpet. He managed to chew a door. Like, how do you even do that? Like, he could get out of locked cages. He was Houdini. It was crazy. Which mascara should we try? Should we do the... I think I'm going to save the L'Oreal one for later. I'm going to try the KVD primer and the Uma Beauty mascara. Let's see here. Oh, Australian Shepherds are awesome. Am I doing the right one first? Yes. Primer. Okay. The weird thing about primer, as I stab myself literally in the eye just now, it's all over my contact. The weird thing about primer is it seems like it's always like whitish, and so you would think that would not work well for mascara, but it must dry clear or something. Well, that's kind of doing something. Can you see my lashes on this side? They're really long. Holy cow. Fix this mirror. I thought I loved my Simple Human mirror. I've had it for like 3 years now. I can't stand it. Shuts off all the time. The motion sensor's terrible. Messes up the lighting in my videos. Drives me crazy. It's not worth all that money. Get the cheaper one. This is like the smart one with the app and all that. Who needs all that? My Reiki mirror, on the other hand, I love it. I might even get the smaller one of that. I've got the giant one back there. What is my eyebrow doing, you guys? Why did you tell me I look ridiculous? Holy cow, my lashes look long. That's just the primer. Can you see them? All right, KVD Vegan Beauty. I see you. All right, drama bomb. Hopefully there's no drama bombs on this channel because I try to avoid. I watch the drama, like, not super closely, but I know some of drama that happens because I kind of like it watching it, but I don't like being involved in it. And I really don't like talking about it. I just like watching it. All right, let's try this thing. There it goes. You know, I didn't have lash primers. Am I saying this right? I'm probably going to butcher your name. Malum. I'm going to call you May. I didn't like lash primers. The CoverGirl one is the first one that ever like worked for me. And ever since, I've been kind of trying more of them. And what's the other one? Essence. The volume booster works really well too. So I don't know if my lashes just decided that they now like primer or if the primers are just better now. I don't know. I feel like I also ordered a more expensive primer to try, but I don't remember if that's true. Do you see what is happening on my eyeballs? I'm actually kind of worried that this is going to get all up on the hoods of my eyes because it's making my lashes really long. And I only got a little bit on my eye that I have to fix. I think I like this mascara too. All right, let me fix it so that you can see what it looks like without a blob. When it's still like a little wet, this is one of my tricks. I try to hold it like curled a little bit, hoping that it'll dry like a little bit curled upward. That's one coat of this primer plus this mascara. Holy cow. Like, I feel them hitting my eyebrows. That's weird. That's the primer did that. The primer claims that it's curling and that it's got bamboo powder in it, I think it said. I don't know, but that seems really kind of cool. I kind of like what it did. This is my uncooperative side. This is the side I sleep on. So this end of my lashes are all like crushed to my face. But, you know, I'm never not going to sleep on my side. I've just come to that acceptance. I will always end up having wrinkles on that side of my face. It just is what it is. People who like train themselves to sleep on their backs, that's never going to happen ever in my life. There's just no way. All right, I like this. I did stab myself in the eye. So I do have... Oh, but it comes off pretty easily. So easily that I don't think I even need to fix the eyeshadow. All right, that's one coat of that, of both. Lower lashes, I use the Estee Lauder. This one I have to buy another. I'm almost out of it. Double Wear Zero Smudge. I have to sleep on my side. I like can't breathe if I'm on my back, I'm suffocating. It's just, I just can't. And I've tried. And I bought that Nurse Jamie pillow. And I tried that. No. I just can't. And sleep is very important to me. I'm a 9-hour sleeper. I have like 6 years of sleep data in my sleep app. And my average sleep is more than 9 hours a night. I get my sleep. I do not mess around with sleep. Sleep is very important to me. I don't have any new brow gels, but I've been trying to give the Glossier Boy Brow like a fair day in court. I still don't think it has enough hold. But I'm trying to like, I dismissed it. When I did that Glossier video, I was just like, meh, I don't like it. And then I left it alone and I didn't use it anymore. And I'm like, let me just make sure I don't like it because everyone loves this stuff. I just don't think it's anything special, that's all. I just think it doesn't hold my brows in place. And isn't that the point? Like, isn't the point that you're supposed to like make them all fluffy like a boy? Isn't that what the whole boy brow thing is? Fluffy and like upwards. It doesn't really hold them, so I don't understand. I don't get it. Is it a marketing ploy? Are you messing with my mind? Clearly, yes. I mean, it's fine, but it's just, I still don't like it that. I'm just not. All right. What should I put on for a lip? Oh, you know what I got? I got a couple Wet n Wild glosses. You know I got a couple Wet n Wild glosses. I can't reach them. Can't reach them. Oh my God. That's not it. I can't reach. All right, that's too far away. What is in front of me right now? I also got a House Labs. Remember when I got that Lady Gaga eyeshadow palette and then I didn't like it, and then House Labs contacted me and wanted like the batch number of my shadows because 2 of them were hard panned. They gave me a $25 credit to the store, so I bought one of her liquid liners. I'm not going to use it today, but someday I will try it and I will let you know if I like it. Oh, I found one of the glosses. Let me catch up on comments. I haven't looked in so long. The trick to 9 hours of sleep is having no children. That is entirely my trick. This is one of those glosses from that same Coffee Cat line. I don't know if Coffee Cat is a thing that I just don't know about, but it's cute. Did you do dark blue? Margaret, tell me you did it. Do it. It's only hair. You can always dye it back to a normal color if you don't like it. That's my philosophy. I'm so glad you love it. I am just more me when I have funny colored hair. I don't know why. Because you guys saw for a minute I had normal hair color. You saw me go back to like brown. I was normal for like months. Ooh, chocolate cherry sounds wonderful. Why is this dry? There it is. Oh, that's very pink. Oh, it smells like coffee. I don't like coffee. No. No. Okay, I'll tell you a story. I guess it makes sense. It's Coffee Cat. Oh no. So the reason I don't like coffee is I went to Catholic school for 1st through 8th grade. And my 6th grade teacher, it's pretty color though, goes really well with this. My 6th grade teacher, her name was Mrs. Riley, and she was really nice. I liked her. And her daughter taught there too. And her daughter had red hair. She was very pretty. She taught 2nd grade, I think. Maybe not. This is the memory of like a 10-year-old coming at you. And she would lean over our shoulders like when we're working on things at our desks. And she always had the most wicked coffee breath. And it just didn't smell good to me. Like it just, I didn't like it. And I didn't have any trouble with her as a teacher. It was a different teacher, one of the nuns, that gave me the trauma that made me think I was not creative until I was like 35. But Mrs. Riley was great, but she always smelled like coffee. And so whenever I would smell coffee, I just didn't like the smell. This smells like Mrs. Riley is standing behind me right now. It's everywhere. Ah! And it's not traumatic. It's just I don't like it. Ugh. Oh, if you like coffee, this smells like I walked into a coffee shop. Like it smells like coffee. What color is this? Does it say so on here? Oh, you know what's coming now. It's no FOMO. Clever. Foam, like foam, FOAM -O, like foam on coffee. You're so clever, Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild's a brand that I stopped buying for a minute when they like had that whole thing with the like they claimed to be cruelty free, but then they had a deal where they were selling in China, and so I was uncomfortable with that. And as more information had come out over the following months, it like things are changing with how cruelty free and animal testing is done in China. And if you check Fira, if you watch Fira Nix, love her channel. She's one of the first I ever watched, and she has the best. I link her in all my foundation reviews as my favorite cruelty-free foundation or cruelty-free brand list. She actually just did a thing about why she now supports PETA brands, like or PETA certified brands, because of it has to do with how things are changing. And she was on conference calls with like high up people with PETA and a bunch of different companies. And it's not going to be too long, I don't think, until the aftermarket testing that makes us say that certain brands that sell in China are not cruelty free. I think that's going to go away. And then the only brands that aren't cruelty free are the ones that actually still continue to test on animals. Like a lot of the brands that some people, including me, disqualify as being cruelty free, they might be cruelty free in the US, but they sell in mainland China, which still requires aftermarket animal testing. And so then I'd say they're not cruelty free. But as that aftermarket animal testing is changing in China, those companies would then be able to be listed as cruelty free. I don't know. It's in flux. Fira did a video on it like maybe, it's probably been like 6 weeks ago now, maybe. Check it if you're into that stuff, because some of these brands are we're going to have more options that legitimately can be called cruelty free. And it's just going to be like flipping a switch, because it's all hung up on that whole idea that aftermarket testing in China makes it not cruelty free. Anyway, so I'm buying Wet n Wild again is the short version of that story, even though I wasn't buying them for a minute. All right. Here's 9 o'clock makeup. You guys, I am on like day 4 of dry shampoo. My hair's so gross right now. Yeah. I need to wash this mess. Hello from Italy. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, I would love to see all of that change with China's laws sooner rather than later. So I have a couple other things I'll eventually test for you guys. I picked up this Ride or Die balm from e.l.f. and I also picked up a Pacifica balm because they both look identical. It's here somewhere to the the Glossier balm, the one that you can use on your lips and like on your skin. And I feel like I'm just going to do a dupe test and put them all side by side. I still have to try this one as an overnight lip mask. The Glossier on me is not strong enough to be an overnight lip mask. The Pacifica is not strong enough to be an overnight lip mask. Spoiler alert, I'm just telling you the whole video now. This one I haven't tried yet, but I think they're all meant to be the same kind of a thing. So I will try that one. I also have the e.l.f. Halo Glow, because some of you guys said that this is wicked good. Setting powder. So I will try it. e.l.f. has been doing amazing things this past year. I've been a fan. CoverGirl knocked my socks off starting the year before, and they're still doing great. And now e.l.f. is knocking my socks off. Anything? Ooh, it's the other thing I got. So Nordstrom Rack had this purse that I had to buy. I had to. It has an iguana on it. And it's like, it looks like Asian floral with an iguana hiding in there. I had to buy it, so I bought it. But I had to get it to the free shipping, of course. So I got this MAC. I don't even know what this is. Eye gloss, they call it. And it looked pretty. It looked like it was like a dark, smoky purple. More Scotland. There are a lot of you from Scotland in here. What is this? I'm scared. It looks like it's going to be like jelly. Okay. Do you see the texture of this? I don't know what's about to happen right now. I'm going to touch it. Are you ready? Oh, it is like, it's like, oh. It's like a glossy oil gel. Okay, this is weird. It's like this oil gel, but it's got glitter in it. And I wonder if it dries down. Will it dry down is the question. So it's this last one. It's sticky. It's like a ColourPop. I didn't try those jellies from ColourPop. Does it ever dry down, or is it, I mean, I don't see how it could dry down if it's going to be a gel. It's super sticky. It looks, now that I've touched it, it looks like oil. I could see this being really fun. You know what I think this would be fun with? To do like a super messy, like smoky eye with, remember the collab with, it's a Kat Von D pencil liner, like they called it like Unprecise or something. It's with Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day. I have it. The thumbnail for the video that I did for that liner is my favorite thumbnail I've ever made for this channel. I'm curious if this is going to dry out. We're going to hang out for a minute and find out if this dries down. Yeah, I'm thinking it can't dry down. Like it's just not, that's not what it's for. But I could see doing like a total like messy black eyeliner with this eye gloss thing. I would have a good time with that. I'd have a good time with that, but like, would you guys enjoy that? Nobody really enjoys watching those. It's one of those things where it's like, that's the kind of makeup like I love, but you can't wear it to work. I'd wear it to work, but most people would never wear that to work. But I'm weird, and I kind of like being weird is kind of my MO. People expect it now. Like they don't know if I'm going to show up looking like normal or looking like crazy. That looks really cool on the hand, though. Next to those shimmers, even. One thing I am going to do, I don't usually do Halloween looks. Maybe I will. I have one recorded from 2018. And if you join my membership, I think I'm going to make it a video for the members and make it a members only video. It is, I did unicorn makeup. Like I had a unicorn a unicorn horn wig, like a white and purple and pink wig. And then I did, you know, like purple eyeshadow for my contour, and I had a really colorful, like purple rainbow eye look. And I never posted it. And honestly, it was because people that do Halloween looks are usually like makeup artist types. And this was only a Halloween look because I was making it a unicorn. It was still just normal human makeup. Like I just do regular person makeup. So then I thought, if I post this, I'm going to get a ton of people coming here thinking it's going to be like a Halloween look from a makeup artist. And then it's just going to be me. And then I'm going to get all kinds of hate. And I didn't want to get all kinds of hate because then I feel sad. So I didn't post it. But I will share it as a members only video because I found it and I still have all the footage. And it's really crazy how much my skincare has worked in the last 2 years, because I was looking at that video, the footage, and I was like, I had super much deeper lines on my forehead. My smile lines were deeper. I was like, girl, keep doing your skincare. Every time your wallet cries, you tell that wallet, it's working. You shut your pie hole. I am going to keep on with the skincare. Well, that's all I got for you guys. That's all the new stuff I ordered. Actually, I'm lying because I ordered more new stuff. It just isn't here yet. I placed an order. Thank you, Amber. I try to age in reverse. I like when I'm mistaken for potentially maybe still being a student at where I work at the university. That makes my day when that happens. Even though I would never go back to my 20s, ever. You could not pay me to go back. My 30s I might go back to, but I wouldn't go back to my 20s. But so I have an order coming. As I was editing my Purito video, I convinced myself to buy more Purito. So yay, go influencer, like spent more money. Placed another Yes Style order. I ordered the lighter shade of this Purito. And then I ordered, they have a Cica version of this BB cream, but the Cica version is for, I think maybe this one has fragrance and the Cica one doesn't. I ordered the Cica one to try. I ordered a couple other things. Then the very next day, I placed another Yes Style order. And Yes Style has accepted me as an influencer. I have a 5% off code for them. It's Yes, GOOW. It's not an affiliate link. I don't get paid. It's just a discount. But you can get 5% off from Yes Style if you order from them. And then once they dug in and checked out my channel, they gave me $100 to buy whatever I want, which, thanks, I just spent $100. So I don't know what else I could buy. I got a ton of skincare coming now. But so I still have to spend that. So if you guys want, go on Yes Style and then like message me on Instagram or something like what you think I should buy. Cause then it's like PR. It's not sponsored. They're not paying me to do it, but I'm getting free stuff. So let me know what I should try from Yes Style. Use the discount if you want a discount. The Cica one's a new release. That is good to know. So I just got the shipping notification from the order that has the Cica BB cream in it. So that should be coming soon. And then I did place another Ulta order because then like the very next day from this order, they had a big diamond/platinum super sale. So I had spent another $100. This week has been hard on my wallet. And I feel like I have another, I just did a Shop Miss A order and it all just arrived. I don't remember what I got, but I got a foundation. There's a new foundation from AOA. I got that. Is that all the makeup? My iguana purse is coming. I feel like there's another makeup order. I did order the Pat McGrath palette, the 18 pan. You knew I was going to order that. That's just a given. So there is more new makeup coming. Let me know. Let me know what you want to see. It's holiday time. What else, guys? Let me catch up. Oh yeah, I'll put a post on the community tab, and then you guys can reply there too if you're not on IG. 500 a month? Oh my god, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get that high up in the ranks. I'm just happy anyone gives me any products because Oh, here's Ziva again. No, you don't get to come up here this time. You don't get to come up here. I have not tried her Pillow Talk mascara yet, the Charlotte Tilbury. I have not. Not yet. I will show you guys that purse because I'm very excited about it. It got mixed reviews. Some people were saying it falls apart easily and the strap breaks off. But it was like, it's like a $245 purse. And I think the price on Nordstrom Rack was like $85 or $89. Still crazy expensive. That's the most I will pay for a bag. I think my most expensive bag ever was a vegan bag that I bought for $125. And it was beautiful. But I'm not really a purse person. I wear backpack purses most of the time. So I'll show you that purse. It is going to be class. I miss all my Irish slang. So class. I wonder if that's the Centella thing that I just ordered. I ordered several of the Centella skincare things. There's a brand that starts with IU. I can't think of the brand. Excuse me. Do you see what's happening? I ordered some of that. You need to get down. Ionic, that sounds right. I'm sure that's not how you say it, but that's what it looks like. What you wrote there, Emirates. That's what it looks like. Ionic, maybe it's Ionique. Oh, I bet. I bet that's it. Does the Wet n Wild shadow have the scent? Let's find out. I didn't notice it. I don't have a very sensitive nose. I'm a terrible judge of scent. Lips, of course, you're putting that right by your nose. So, all right, let me smell this thing. Oh, it does. It's not as accurate as the lip. This almost is like a cross between cocoa and coffee. It's supposed to be coffee. That doesn't smell good. This at least smells like coffee shop. It's scented for sure. It's pretty though. I'm on a super, like a total kick of using snail things. Which sounds gross. But go watch, whose was it? Oh, that's why I placed the second Yes Style order. Because I watched a Jamie French video from last year where she was doing a bunch of snail skincare from Yes Style. And that's where I found the link to check into their influencer program, which then I applied because it looked like anybody could apply. So I was like, what the heck? And then I did. And then they replied. And then they took me and yay. So that was actually a good night, even though I spent a bunch of money. Well, I'm going to wrap this up, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Now that I know this works, I might just do this every so often. Now that I know how easy it is and I don't have to do all that fancy software, don't expect me to get all crazy with that software for quite some time. Like, I'm not going to be doing shows where like we flip in and out with all the cool stuff that Jen Loves Reviews does. Like, I'm not that organized with all this. This is just going to be like, I'm bored. I want to sit down and talk to you guys and play with some makeup. So then I'm going to sit down, talk to you guys, play with some makeup. Sounds like a plan. This has been great fun. I have no idea how to end it. I think I have a button somewhere. This was awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out. You know I love you. I appreciate you so much. I don't have people in my real life that care about any of this. So you are my people. And that's why it's so fun. Have an awesome rest of your night. We still have a foundation. Do you want the spoiler? If you stuck around, I'll tell you the spoiler. If you don't want to know what tomorrow's foundation is, then close your eyes and leave now. I won't say it out loud. I'll just put it on the screen. If you want the spoiler, here's tomorrow's foundation. I haven't edited it yet, but you'll get it tomorrow night. Ready? Spoiler. Close your eyes if you don't want to know. I'll tell you when it's gone. This is tomorrow's foundation. It's probably showing up backwards to you guys, but I hope you can still tell what it is. All right, it's off the screen. So if you didn't want to see it, it's gone now. There's your spoiler. I had never heard of it either. And maybe this will spoil it for some people, but like their big claim on the box is that it's the most reviewed foundation ever online. And I had never heard of it. You guys recommended it in the comments. That's how I found out about it. But before that, I had never. They have on their website, they've got 6 figures of reviews. It's something like 158,000 reviews. Like, how did I not? I do kind of live under a rock. Like, I don't leave my house very much. I live on the internet. So, all right. Happy Thursday. It's been fun hanging with you guys. Have an awesome night. I will be online tomorrow. Are the reviews worldwide? Probably. They'd have to be, right? They'd have to be. I don't know. Don't know. I miss Tati. I know some people don't like her, but I like her. I hope she's well. I hope you're all well too. I have to do the official sign off, right? Because that would just be weird if I didn't. I can't do the whole thing because that's just weird. This has been like, thanks for taking some time to. No, that's just weird. But I will say, take care of each other. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be in the comments. You'll see me there. Have a good one. There's the take care of each other emoji. Bye.